Hello, and welcome to a presentation about the proposed instructional design plan titled Training Librarians at a Law Library, How to Teach Patrons About Accessing Electronic Resources and Databases. This presentation explains why it's important for librarians to be able to teach patrons about electronic resources and proposes an instructional design plan aimed at teaching librarians about electronic resources and how to show them to patrons. This presentation is being given to the library director for her consideration. Librarians need to know about e-resources and how to teach patrons about them for the following reasons. First, they need to know about e-resources and how to teach patrons about them so that patrons will be able to find them on their own. The number of reference questions concerning electronic resources versus print resources has tripled over the last 5 years, which is indicative of how many people are using them. Much of the legal information patrons are looking for is online, and also the library has ended some subscriptions to print resources due to the publications being available online for a cheaper subscription cost. Librarians will learn definitions of different e-resources and associated terms, as well as a general understanding of why it is important for patrons to know about e-resources. They will learn which resources are available through the library, including subscription and free open source resources. They will also learn what types of documents each resource comprises, which publishers publish through which resources, and the various subjects each one has information about. Not only will librarians learn about e-resources, but how to effectively search within them as well. This will teach them specific searching techniques for finding information in the resources, which they then can teach to patrons. Because the course teaches how to provide reference services for a specific format, this course is designed with reference librarians in mind. However, any library employee who is interested is welcome to attend. The instruction will take about half of one workday and comprise a small group with the instructor. The instructor will be either the head reference librarian or the electronic resources cataloging librarian, because they are the most knowledgeable about this type of resource, as well as how to steward it to patrons. The instruction will also consist of a slideshow that describes e-resources and related reference statistics about who uses them, how many people use them, as well as demonstrations of navigating to and searching within key resources. This will be followed by a worksheet with examples of reference questions librarians may expect to receive while working at the reference desk, on which librarians will provide an answer to the question, as well as list the electronic resource they found the information in. Librarians' understanding of e-resources and how to access them will be evaluated throughout the lesson by way of the instructor asking questions throughout the instruction, as well as during a Q&A after the main part of the lesson and before the worksheet portion, which will be used to gain their understanding of the lesson's content as well. Their understanding will also be evaluated by way of a performance review by each librarian supervisor 6 months after the instruction, and the instruction itself will be evaluated by sending participants a survey that asks for feedback and what they will change or would change for the future. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and please let me know if you have any questions about this proposed instructional design plan.